Insane pressure incoming over the next 30 days to BTC. Gareth Soloway Bitcoin price prediction. Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, we will talk about Gareth Soloway BTC price prediction pressure incoming over the end of the year to BTC. So let's get started. We will have Gareth Soloway, the president, CFO, and chief market strategist of InTheMoneyStocks.com and VerifiedInvestingCrypto.com, make a new Bitcoin price prediction. Gareth will also show you how this insane pressure happening in the next 30 days to crypto and how prices can change drastically. So make sure you pay close attention until the end as Gareth. We're getting closer to the final leg down in Bitcoin. Also, he will go through the risks of Bitcoin and how you should manage your investments to ensure you protect them. So this will be a value-packed video. First things first, is Gareth making any Bitcoin trades right now? Overall, very little crypto trading, just because for me there's just not a ton of volatility. Like even if you go back to June, this is for Bitcoin. This is not a lot of volatility. Like something like this bull flag would be tradable. You just basically look, if it fails, you exit. But like you could pop up. But again, the upside is kind of on the limited side. Like even if it goes to 18-ish or a little above 18, it's not that big of a move for the risk that you wake up one morning and there's another FTX scenario with another player out there. And that makes me a little nervous about, putting up any sort of sizable moves. That's awesome. You guys have been trading it. I think that's fantastic. One of the trades that I did not too long ago was near NEIR, which is this one and this one. We're in from about 45 cents or so. I want to see price stay above that and then kind of go sideways and then potentially have another. Upside could be back to this kind of low area around just under 15. What's kind of crazy is that, all these targets, like even Bitcoin at 18,000, it's such a small move percentage-wise. Like remember in the olden days where it's like, Bitcoin just trend 30% in 2 days. Now we're like, Bitcoin might go up 5% in a few days. And it's like, dude, you gotta adapt to the market conditions. And right now, if you're going long, you're not looking for 20% because you'll end up losing money because it'll go up 3 or 5 and then go down 10. Like, for me, I'm a chart guy. So if it has a chart, I can look at it. But I want charts of cryptos that really can't be manipulated too much. But I think one of the greatest things about like a Bitcoin is, if you're in a country where the inflation is out control, they at least, if you're in Venezuela or some of these other countries, you have a flyaway to. Bitcoin is somehow attached to stocks since the beginning when the stock market thrives. Bitcoin also does it. The same happens when it crashes. People have been asking for the longest time if there will be a time when Bitcoin finally goes on its own. So it ultimately becomes the safe haven everyone expects and gets its market. Gareth also has something to say about this. I'm in the camp. So I am absolutely in the camp that I think at some point, either in 2023 or 2024, maybe 2023, you're going to see a flip where Bitcoin has been considered a risk asset. It goes down with the stock market. I actually think Bitcoin will bottom out and start heading up while the stock market makes another leg down. And I think the key to that, and this is the key guys, is that once you get that transparency of regulation you're gonna see in big institutions saying, okay, listen, the economy is falling into worse and worse recession, which is not good for stocks, right? Doesn't matter if it's a bear market, they still want returns. And so then there's gonna be this pressure to deploy. And my hope is that that's the trigger for kind of this inverse relationship where stocks can go down and crypto can actually rally. So with that in mind, let's see what's happening right now and what's coming next. So I think that would be kind of my upside. I'm in the camp where, I think come January again, we probably to see some more pressure. Everything to me doesn't stink like a bottom, right? Yeah, and that's notoriously what bottoms are. They make you think it's the end of the world essentially. So the question is, how low will it go? Again, I compared. I've been comparing recently the Lehman Brothers collapse in 08 with the FTX collapse and kind of the similarities there. And the reason why it's kind of interesting around 9,000 is that it would break the 10, which you'll get would freak out a lot of people. Like if you're looking for where stops are, they're going to be at 10. They're going to be right below 10. And then you get back into that sub 10 level on Bitcoin, and I could see people getting really bearish. Like that would be kind of like breaking the camel's back in a way. So I mean, that's the one that everyone kind of cues on. That's the one where, you have Mike Novogratz, some of these other big Wall Street guys kind of honing in. But the question is, in a few years is with that transparency, does there emerge a better Bitcoin that does what Bitcoin does better? And then, that's by no means it'll probably be about 10% of my investable money. And that'll be where it is. And if it goes to 1 million, I make a lot of money. The idea is you want everyone to make money and do well. But the bottom line is history tends to repeat. And we've seen these type of scenarios over, where a tulip could buy you a home. It got so ridiculous, and then it collapsed, and it literally, we know where tulip, and now you can get tulips at the same value as, it's $1 a bulb or something. But, so if you look at this, right? So this is from 95 leading into the .com. Here's the .com, here's your 2007 high with your Great Recession. And then look at the run that the markets had. And then what I love to show is if you go to the Dow Jones, and this is why I love charts, let's go all the way back to by the way, if that ended up happening, S&P goes down to like sub 1,000, which would be just horrific. But, and again, who knows if it's, it doesn't remember, history doesn't necessarily repeat, but it rhymes. And basically some of the interesting little tidbits here is that, so in the teens and early 1920s, what was going on, and then you look into the recent periods of like the 90s into 2000, we had the dawn of the internet. And then ultimately we know that the Great Depression occurred. So this was our today's video. I hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. And also share it with your friends and family. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.